Good morning, this is Paul Harris for Kitco News at the PDAC in Toronto, Canada, the world's largest exploration event. And I'm joined this morning with Scott Melby, CEO of Uranium Royalty. Morning, Scott.
Good morning, Paul.
Excellent. You're head of Uranium Royalty, and in the energy space we've seen environmentalists and funds increasingly turning their back on coal, but yet they're failing to get behind nuclear, which is a relatively clean energy. Why do you think that is, and what do you think it will take for that situation to turn around?
Yeah, well, I think those of us in the nuclear industry, our entire careers have recognized the clean air, carbon-free aspects of nuclear energy, but it's really been getting the broader environmental communities and governments to also recognize that. And I think we've seen considerable progress in the last 2 years, really. I think we had COP24 in Poland, COP25 in Madrid, where there's almost been a collective panic amongst the climate change community that they've been doing this for 25 years and yet have made very little progress on carbon reduction. So in that context, we're beginning to see former opponents of nuclear energy come alongside and even become proponents for nuclear energy for its ability to supply carbon-free electricity in a very large scale and frankly coexist very well with renewables.
Okay, but uranium prices have been low for a number of years now, I think 9 years,
Yes.
9-year bull market. Is that the opportunity you really see with the uranium royalty to, people aren't investing in uranium, so is that the opportunity?
Absolutely. So Uranium Royalty Corp, which went public in IPO December of last year, founded about 3 years ago on this realization that companies like Franco-Nevada, Wheaton Precious, Sandstorm, Royal Gold have become a $40 billion industry in the royalty and streaming. No one had done it in uranium until now, and it's a perfect time for this kind of alternative finance to be presented to miners and developers. The equity values of a lot of the uranium companies are at 10-year lows or more. The debt window is pretty much closed at this point, so when Uranium Royalty can provide financing to develop a mine, get it to the next stage, get it into production through royalty and stream, we expect it'll be a very busy year for us.
And you're pretty much the only game in town in that particular space, yeah? So I guess you've got your pick of who you can go to and who you want to do a deal with.
So we are the first mover in the space. That may not be forever, but for now, for the time being, we really do have an advantage, and we're also uranium people. Our very small but very qualified management team and board are all uranium nuclear energy people, so we get the unique challenges and the opportunities that the uranium market presents.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to hearing more about that as the year progresses. Thank you for joining us this morning, and thank you. Stay tuned to kitco.com for more from the PDAC in Toronto.